Star of HawthoRNe, which is in its second season on TNT. Please welcome the very lovely Jada Pinkett Smith. First of all, the shoes light up when you walk.
Yes, you know, I thought I'd bring a little flavor because you're always having a party at, at the shop. But I'd bring, my party lights.
Fantastic.
My party lights. Now, Nate, I have to ask you something.
Yes.
In my room, I got a bottle of tequila with a candle, and a robe. So I was just wondering, is that the party package for all the ladies that come to your show?
We're trying to keep romance alive. Not a problem in your family.
No, not at all. Not at all.
First of all, can I congratulate you and Will and Jade and everybody in the Smith family on all of your success. It's fantastic.
Thank you.
And also always done with class and elegance and very good to people. I saw we were at the upfronts in New York. Always very good to people.
We try.
Yes.
I mean, we really enjoy life, we enjoy people, and we enjoy what we do.
I love that.
So,
So when Jaden was here, and congratulations on the success of The Karate Kid, which they produced.
Thank you to all the audiences that have gone and enjoyed the movie. It's interesting when you put your children out in the world like that, and you just hope and pray that people will appreciate them as much as you do.
Yes, and he does everything. It's fantastic. When did you know that he was going to be an actor or that could dance or rap or everything that he does?
When he was an infant. But I knew when I was carrying him. I mean, it's Will and I. I'm thinking, what else? It's Will and I. I just felt like, two artists would create a little artist, So when he was born, he used to love dancing to Michael Jackson, actually. So he would sit there and just move around. And then as he got older, he had some real skills. And it wasn't until we were actually sitting at the dinner table and Will was saying we're having a really hard time finding a child to play my son in Pursuit of Happiness. And so I looked at Jaden, and then Jaden looked at Will, and he said, Daddy, I'll audition. He said, I'll do it, And Will said, really? And I said, but know this, Will, if he auditions, there's not going to be any child that's going to be able to do what he does. Because I just knew.
Right.
And so he went in, and they loved him. But they put him through the ringer. Put him through the ringer. But it was good for him, so he knows that it's, you got to work hard for what you want.
And he understands that. And when he was here, he was a little concerned, when they were doing some of the stunts. Were you ever concerned about his safety in any of the stunts?
I wasn't, but I heard that there's a clip where...
Oh, you want to see? So you're saying that you weren't?
I wasn't, because it's like I'm not going to let him do anything that is going to endanger him.
Right.
That's just not going to happen.
That's not going to happen.
So anything that he's doing, I'm cool with.
All right. Let's take a look at this tape.
Your dads push you.
Yes.
And your moms are the usually ones that are like, my dad's like, yo, Jaden, okay, we need you to backflip off of this thing, and then we need you to drive off in this car. No. My mom would be like, you ain't having my boy doing that.
He's right.
He's right.
Oh, let me tell you. He's right. That's why I don't have to worry about stunts that he's doing, because I know he's not doing it.
So let's take a look at a picture of you and your family, and I want to talk about Willow. Willow's 9, right?
Yes, she is.
And she shaved the sides of...
She shaved, and let me tell you, I'm lucky that's all she shaved. Okay, because my mother's hair is that length, and of course I had my hair that length when I was pregnant with Jaden, and it was blonde. And so she decided, she says, I want my hair like my grandmother's. And I said, Willow, Grandma has no hair. you gotta have some hair. And so she's like, Ma, I'm really tired of the hair. I just feel like I like to get in the pool. I want to just swim. I just don't want to be bothered with the hair. So we got permission from Will to finally just let her shave her sides. Yeah.
And Jaden also said that, you know, when you look at the Karate Kid and look at everything that he's done, and he's studied martial arts and he's very good at that. He also that he gets bullied by Willow. Is that true? She's 9 and she bullies him?
Well, she's the baby girl. She's the baby girl, so she probably can get away with a few things.
And what does she want to do? Has she shown a love of something?
Yeah, she loves music. She's gonna have an album come out. Yeah.
She sings?
Yeah.
I see it.
And let me tell you, I mean, she's 9 years old. I don't know where that voice came from. I mean, she sings like she's a grown woman, like she's been around. Like, where's all that experience in your voice come from? I had no idea, you know, but she's something. She's something, but she has, music is her thing.
So you performed, you had a band, and you performed Wicked Wisdom, right?
Yes.
And you performed on Ozfest even. That's Jada, a picture of Jada with her band. How good is that? I mean, that's fantastic. I remember that.
Yes.
Now, how did they respond to you at Ozfest?
At first, it was a little rough, you know. My team didn't want me to go, you know. I was getting death threats and all kinds of things, you know. But we went out there, and after the first week, we kind of got our feet on the ground, and we finished in Florida, and we made somewhat of an impression.
And it was rock. It was heavy.
Oh, it's metal.
Yeah, it's metal.
Yeah, it's metal. Melodic metal, as I would call it.
Can we take a look at from that to the cover of Essence this month? And it says, "Why I shot this cover for my daughter." You are nude in this picture.
Yeah, yeah. It's funny because when I was at the photo shoot, I actually had shorts on. And I was like, you know what? I had to take the shorts off. I had to take the shorts off. Everybody just work with me, please. Just work with me. And so then I came out, you know, and I said, I want to take a picture with nothing. I said, even if I just keep it for myself or give it to my husband or what have you. And then I went home and I showed it to Will, and I showed it to Willow. And Willow looked at it, and her first words were, "Mommy, you look so elegant. I want to be like you when I grow up." And I was like, oh. I was like, so I felt like that if it could communicate a message to her that made her feel empowered and made her feel beautiful, why not put that on the cover for all of us? You know, women, we all have to be able to express ourselves, you know? And so, you know, I called up Angela and I just said, come on, let's just be bold. Just put it on the cover.
Be bold. Well said. When I was a kid, my mom went swimming with us kids, and her T-shirt got wet. I didn't swim for 9 years after that. When we come back, we'll talk about Jada's new show, and we will quiz Jada about Jada. We'll be right back.